We're here at the press conference for your man's fight, Razvan. I mean, how have you found the camp leading into this bout at the Barclays Center on Saturday night?
You said the camp is talking about Razvan camp?
Yeah.
Well, Razvan had a good camp, and he hasn't really, in the past, had a good camp like this. And we had him in camp because I trained Prince Charles Martin also. And we had him in camp with him, Manny Robles and Edgar and I. And so he got real good quality boxing. And then when we left to go fight last Saturday at the MGM in Vegas, he went down there and sparred with Frank Sanchez as well. So he went from there straight to camp there in San Diego. He came back to my gym in the Valley and got more good sparring. And then we came here. So he's never had this kind of training, and we had the strength conditioning coach, we had the meal prep going, and the whole 9 yards. So here he's there, and his skill set is there.
Did you ever have a camp that good in your career?
A comeback?
No, a camp like a.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, even by amateur, just getting ready for the Olympics. We trained we was in Colorado, then we went to El Paso, Texas, Josephine Abercrombie Ranch and trained.
I mean, talking about sort of your career, you were in there with some of the best. I mean, obviously Olympic gold medalist. I mean, heavyweight boxing is having a sort of a resurgence lately. What did you make of the fight a couple of weeks ago between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder?
Well, I mean, it was a great fight. Tyson Fury went out there and did what he had to do, but I was very surprised. I just thought Wilder would come back and just would just only try to get the knockout, would kind of use. He is an Olympian also, so he has boxing abilities and skills. And I thought he would just come out and just set the right hand up more instead of just solely depending on the right hand only.
Would you have thrown in the towel when Mark Regan did?
Oh yeah, it wasn't. He was bleeding out the ear, and at the time, nobody knew if it was a concussion or what the bleeding was coming from. So at that time, I mean, and it appeared to be that his balance was off, from the ear injury. He was bleeding out the nose and a little out the mouth. I mean, what's the point? He had the automatic defense. I mean, return match. So go back home, go to homework, and come back another day as a better man.
Like I mentioned, you've been in there with the likes of Mike Tyson multiple times, an amateur and pro, like all these great names. How does Tyson Fury rank amongst the greats in heavyweight boxing?
Well, people always want to compare and say, how would you have done with Ali or Joe Frazier? That's why it's called history. You can never go back and do it, and they can never come to this era and do it. And that's what makes history beautiful. And so it's just your opinion, whatever your opinion, your likes is or were at that time, and then you just try to match it the best you can. So I don't really get into that because you'll never find out. No way.
Talking about this weekend's card, we mentioned Razvan, of course, and he's got a really tough opponent against him. Is this one of the toughest tests of his career, do you think?
With
Razvan on Saturday?
No. Well, at this point, no. He fought Parker. Parker's a good boxer and a lot of experience. He's been there. He's been there with Luis Ortiz. What up, John? Great amateur, great pro. I think he's at the. In fact, I know he's at that level where he can get in there with anybody and be okay and win. And he has something that he haven't had in his previous fight, is the conditioning, the good boxing, the good food, the good strength and conditioning, and just the whole focus and mindset and approach to the fight.
Last one for me, if I could go back to what we were talking about earlier. Of those sort of trifecta that are at the top of the heavyweight division, you look at Wilder, Fury, and Joshua, who do you believe is the best of those three?
Well, you have to say Tyson Fury, because he just beat the best in the world with Deontay Wilder. And then I would say Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, then Wilder and Anthony Joshua.
Do you think Fury would beat Joshua if they fought?
Styles make matches. I just have to look at it, really study him again. I don't know, because Joshua has a lot of experience as well, amateur and pro. And he's a big wallop too. Because like I said, I also trained Charles Martin also. And Charles has a big wallop too, and he's a southpaw. And I mean, it's hard. How can you train for him?
It's true.
Who's going to get his size his bigness and his punching power, and he has that little awkwardness to him, to where who you gonna get to train with like that?
It's true. Well, look, thank you so much for your time, sir. It's
My
been a pleasure.
pleasure.
Thank you.